Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Me and my Spider-Man Cup, hot cocoa at 11:30 at night. I am the ninja of another color. Yes, ninja as in singular, because this is a solo podcast. Again, I am the ninja with another color. The other ninjas will be available on our next episode, which is a weekly toy episode. We are a pop culture, current event, sports, and much more. Rate, review, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. Please, we try to get over right now over 1,000 followers on Spotify. Please give us 5 stars, give us 4 stars, give us 3 stars, give us 2 stars. You can even give us 1 star. I know Alana doesn't like 3 or 2, anything under 3, but I would like 1 or 2 because if you don't give us any, I'll just assume I'm doing it right. We are available wherever you get your podcasts. We're available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Pandora, YouTube Music, formerly Google Podcasts, TuneIn, and Apple Podcasts. You can contact us at ninjasofanotherncolor@gmail.com. We're also available on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can also support via Cash App or sell the information on our Vault page. You can also join our Facebook group. Yes, we have a Facebook group on Facebook. Just search Ninjas of Another Color and then join us that way. All right, today, as you see, the episode is what would you be okay with your partner doing at OnlyFans? Would you? That's a question that not a lot of people can answer honestly, but hey, we can get it started. So here we go.
Ogni puedo mirar di fondere ma si mi ma si get it was finita e sola pupria lo poden sonen prestado no fucking
Yep, that's Massinger Z. Yes, everybody butchers it. Massinger is Massinger Z. And the way I learned it in Spanish because in the islands we didn't have it in English. It was broadcast over there, Puerto Rican station. So that's how we did it. So first things first, we're gonna start in sports. The Knicks. Knicks did something big. I would say big, but let them tell you.
Breaking news out of the NBA on the day before the NBA draft. The Brooklyn Nets are trading Mikal Bridges to the New York Knicks. That's per multiple reports. In exchange for Bridges, the Nets are going to receive Bojan Bogdanovic and a plethora of picks. So that package, get this, includes 4 unprotected first rounders, another protected first round pick, an unprotected pick swap, and 2 second rounders. Now, Bridges has spent the past season and a half in Brooklyn, averaging just over 21.5 points per game. He's the latest addition to the Nova Knicks, who already have 3 Villanova alumni on the roster: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo. Once again, here are the details in writing.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Bogey was a good shooter. I would have given up Burks. I would give 4. I would give 3, not 4. But they're basing this on they're gonna be good for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. That they'll be in like the Eastern Conference or win a championship. So can't 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 be mad at it. Okay, so this only works if they sign OG. OG. If they sign OG and they keep Hartenstein, but there was a report that they are.
Reaction around the league to the Knicks trading for Mr. Bridges.
Well, Jay, that's a great word, plethora, to describe the number of picks that the Nets got from the Knicks in this trade. And honestly, the reaction from around the league was shock. Shock that Mikal Bridges went to the New York Knicks. The Nets and Knicks had not made a trade in 41 years to this week between the last deal they made and the one they consummated last night, which I saw Joe Tsai take a call for while I was at the Liberty Lynx game out on Long Island. And look, this was a huge move seen across the league as the New York Knicks giving themselves a real opportunity to go toe-to-toe with the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference and atop the Atlantic Division. We saw Boston go to the NBA Finals with a deep, versatile roster that could play in a lot of different ways at both ends of the court. By putting Mikal Bridges with those Nova guys, we could likely see Ryan Arcidiacono, who was with the Knicks earlier this year, as a free agent this summer. Maybe he signs with them, gives them 5 Nova Knicks on the team. But these guys can play versatilely at both ends of the court. They now go 7 or 8 deep across the roster. And this is a team that right now, Jay, sits second in the East probably behind the Boston Celtics. I feel pretty confident we're going to be seeing Celtics-Knicks on opening night in Boston, which could potentially be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. So this was a massive move, one that's got a lot of reverberations around the league, and one that signals both that the Knicks are looking to be a championship contending team and that the Nets are going to be contending to get Cooper Flagg in next year's draft.
All that. Yes, looking forward to all that. Okay. Tim, we got some breaking news into Sports Center. Our Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that free agent forward OG Anunoby intends to sign a 5-year, $212.5 million contract to return to the Knicks. Woj saying the deal will include a player option and a trade kicker. Anunoby averaging 14-4 this past season, and when healthy, was a vital part of New York's rotation. So, Tim, what does this mean for the Knicks going forward?
Well, first of all, Jay, it means they're giving a massive amount of money to OG Anunoby. That's an average, coordinators reporting, of $42 million a year. That's going up near a full max contract for OG Anunoby. That's got a few implications for the Knicks. One of them is that when you look at their salary structure going forward, it's going to be very difficult for the Knicks to keep both Mitchell Robinson, who's currently on the roster, and Isaiah Hartenstein, who is an unrestricted free agent at the center spot. We saw those two guys alternate throughout this season with New York, giving them 48 minutes of really good center play when they were healthy. It's going to be difficult to fit both of those guys under the salary cap that the Knicks have under the new rules under this current CBA. It's a lot more restrictive for teams, and after that trade that the Knicks made last night, they've got some limitations on what they can spend, and they just gave a ton of it.
Yeah, so they're doing that to challenge the Celtics. Okay. Here's my thing. You sign OG, you get Bridges, you may have to let Hartenstein walk, trade Mitchell, and Randall. What you get back, and like that, get back a star starting to make it, but you need people who can play, who has size. So the Knicks are making a move, and tonight they drafted kid out of Miami and a kid out of France. The kid out of Miami probably is going to get traded, and the one from France is a project. He's a project, and because he's the same size as Obi Toppin's little brother, they might trade him. You never know, but that's the state of the Knicks. So hopefully they get it together. They trade rather for something else. For me personally, if they can get the numbers to work, they can probably get Clay for outside shooting, and the guy from the big guy from Utah on his first deal, or even Jalen Williams. Trade for Jalen Williams to play. But that's what we're injured right now, so we're going to move on to the Braves. The Braves had a doubleheader today. They lost the second game, but won the first game, and it was due to pitching. But Bryce Elder needs to stay in AAA, but this is game one.
The Cardinals are playing their best baseball of late, Brad. They've won their last 4 games in a row.
Yeah, they're playing really good baseball. You know how it is these days when you have the rain delays. It's a lot of sitting around and waiting. But this group is playing way too good of baseball to let a little rain take away their momentum. Kyle Gibson, he's going to be the man on the mound, making his 15th start of the season. As we talked about before, Kyle missed his last outing in Miami. It was about 20 minutes prior to first pitch, dealing with that bad back. He's healthy. He's good to go.
And Gibson's ready, and so is Jared Kelnick, the leadoff batter for Atlanta.
This one, a little pop softly to the right side. Can of corn for Nolan Gorman. Kelnick sawed off, and we're underway with a pop out second. So after a 46-minute delay officially, if you keep track of such things, Kelnick is the first out. Ozzie Albies is next. That one stroked towards second, and a leaping grab by Gorman takes care of Albies, who tried to hook that into right field. Smile, Nolan, you're 2 for 2 on pop-ups.
Good changeup. You had him out in front. Line drive, though, well played.
So 2 outs on 6 pitches for Gibson. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a miss. A sweeper strikes out Ozuna. 1-2-3, go the Braves. 14th start of the season for Reynaldo Lopez.
And what a year it has been. The slider usage and the whiff rate, you can see them there at the bottom. That has been a big story for Lopez this season. We'll keep an eye on it here this afternoon.
Went on a 5-game hitting streak, 8 out of 23.
And he hits one of the air towards center field. Jared Kelnick drifting in. Can of corn for the Braves center fielder, and 1 down here in the first inning.
I remember last year out of the pen, he was sort of about 98, 99. It's dialed back a couple of miles an hour as a starter, but he's spotting.
Out to left field, Forrest Wall drifting a little closer to the wall. He's got it where the dirt meets the grass, 2 away.
How about the Cardinals coming out aggressive here? First, the fly ball to center on a slider. Now on the curveball, going after the off-speed stuff and just throw pitches for 2 outs.
And Contreras induces a little pop-up. Over there at second base is Ozzie Albies. So Lopez able to get Contreras to pop out, and they go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first inning.
And Matt Olson has been terrific, 10 for 24 with 4 home runs against Kyle Gibson.
And 2 doubles in there as well out of those 10 hits. Oh, good bat by Matt Olson. He earns the leadoff walk.
Gibson tried the backdoor breaking ball, but that pitch not even close. And that is a great at-bat from Matt Olson to kick things off here in the second inning.
And now the guy over the last 10 games who's been the hottest for the Braves, Austin Riley. Well, that just went up. Austin Riley stays hot. Lines one to center field for a single, the first hit of the ball game.
Well, he saw the cutter in the first pitch of this at-bat, and then Kyle Gibson went back to the cutter again and sat right down the middle and a little bit elevated. And that's not a pitch you're going to get by Austin Riley right now. Not the way he's swinging the bat.
Braves did such a good job of that last year. When the pitcher made a mistake, they took advantage of it.
Would you say that's been the biggest difference offensively in last year's club and this year's club?
They've been hitting balls hard. They just haven't been getting the results, the home runs, necessarily this year they did last year.
That one also misses. Contreras is going to go out and talk to Gibson as the Braves have loaded them up with nobody out. Well, in the first inning, Gibson went 1-2-3 very quick, but so far in the second, a walk, a single, and another walk.
Laureano's got some history, too, with Kyle Gibson. He's seen him quite a bit, 10 for 20 in his career against Kyle.
He buries that into the ground. And Cardinals will try it, too, but they will not. Have the grass grab the lane as Olson comes home. It's 1-0.
The credit Ramon Laureano for putting the ball in play and beating this thing out. He just got on top of this two-seam fastball. I mentioned Kyle Gibson using that pitch to get good ground balls. He's done it consistently, and Laureano just barely beats that one out, and the high chopper certainly helped.
So he can live with one here. Let's see if he can take care of Forrest Wall, who's batting .273. Runner goes. It's downstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded again. So we're seeing a little bit of that rust from Kyle Gibson here, uncharacteristically 3 walks in the inning. Now, so Dusty Blake calling everybody in here to talk this out as the Braves are threatening to get a couple more on the board here the second inning. 2-2 reaches forward and sinks it into center field to Zach Short. Run is in. Laureano's home as well. 3-0 Atlanta. Zach Short delivers.
Kyle Gibson goes back to the sweeper again, and look at the location and how much Contreras is coming across, and this one probably off the plate. That is just a great 2-strike swing. If the Braves can continue to put this kind of pressure on him, they're going to have to go to the bullpen earlier than they want to, and in a day when you're going to have a doubleheader and a lot of pitchers getting used, and this could be something that plays big for the rest of the day here.
Hits by Gordon out into right center. He'll play another run. 4-0 Atlanta. 4 runs home here in the second inning.
And for Jerry Kelnick, once again coming through here with a runner in scoring position, gets himself this pitch that is sitting right in the middle of the plate. That is the cutter from Kyle Gibson, and smoked that baseball 94 miles an hour off the bat, but it was loud.
So the bases are full of Cardinals. Get to him early, number one, but if you get a man at second and third, you got to score him. He's only given up 4 hits this year with a runner in scoring position.
A swing, and there's a fly ball left field, but that's shallow. Caught by Wall. Goldschmidt is trying to score. Here comes the throw, safe at the plate. So the Cardinals answer with at least one. Carpenter gets a sacrifice fly.
That's pretty stunning that he can't throw him out from there. I mean, he was very shallow left field. Throw was offline a little bit, and again, good scouting by the Cardinals. Pop Warner, Paul Goldschmidt knew that they could run on him.
That second inning, top and bottom, took a little while. Here's the pitch on the way to Ramon Laureano.
Arenado, good play at third, and a strike to first. This first test of that elbow, Brad, after he got hit by a pitch, and that was right on the money with some mustard on it.
That was a double.
It sure was.
That's a double past most third basemen, but not Arenado. 5 walks for Gibson.
Gibson shaking his head. He is not happy with himself. He had the idea to try to get that inside corner, but just missed with it. And now he has to contend with a man hitting .314 with 21 big flies and 64 RBIs. Checks the runners at second and third. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Man, that's a big strikeout for Kyle Gibson. That could prove very important.
Rick Kranitz, Braves pitching coach, trying to settle down Lopez.
I mentioned earlier in the game how good Lopez has been this season with runners in scoring position. Batter's only hitting .074 off of him. He's going to have to summon some of that magic here with bases juiced and no outs.
A swing and a high fly ball. That's hit to deep left field and in the park. It's going to get a run in. The catch is made by Wall, and the runners advance. Everybody moves up. Carpenter scores. Ciani goes to third. Wynn down to second. That's a productive out plus, and the Cardinals are down by 2.
Not only a productive out, but everybody advancing, as you said, and the Cardinals have been extraordinarily good at taking the extra base.
And it's 4 walks for Lopez. And what will Brian Snitker do? Donovan's been the hottest of the Cardinals hitters, and he handles lefties too. And it looks for the moment he's going to stick with Lopez as the Cardinals load him up again.
Donovan smacks the ball to center field in the air for Kelnick. Drifting back, makes the catch in deep center, and there's out number 3. He tagged a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, but it hung high for Kelnick, and he's able to squeeze it and end the threat.
And the Braves turn the lineup card over back to Kelnick, who has had a nice afternoon. A couple of hits, a stolen base, and a run driven in. And lifts this in the air to right field. That ball is headed towards the bullpen, and that's a 2-run shot for Jared Kelnick. He has 3 hits already on the afternoon, and Atlanta now leads it 6-2.
Well, he's really settling into that leadoff spot. You mentioned he's starting to steal bags. He's hitting for average. Now he shows off the power.
And now Iglesias doing his thing here in the 9th, and the Braves are 1 out away. Mason Wynn is the final hope for the St. Louis Cardinals.
A reach and a miss for strike 3, and the Braves a winner today over the Cardinals. They go down 1-2-3 in the 9th. Jared Kelnick had a great day at the plate. And on the mound, Lopez, Lee, Johnson, Jimenez, Iglesias, all of them were very good. And the Braves take game 1 of this doubleheader.
Yeah, they take game 1, but they did not take game 2. Excuse me. So they're back to, 8, maybe 8.5 games out because the Phillies won. So who knows? They're probably they probably want to win the East, but hopefully they can get Michael Harris back after the All-Star break. I don't know what else they can do, what trade they can get. So who knows? All right. So we're gonna move into. Are we gonna do the Acolyte, or should we do the Acolyte? Yeah, we should do those. Probably last. Yeah, so we're gonna do one thing that came out that I saw is people are on the internet saying don't move to Atlanta. Why is that? Why don't they want people to move to Atlanta? So let's check it out. I've been here, what, maybe 10 years?
Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. This is about to be a good one because today I'm spilling the tea. I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know about this city before you move here, if you want to move here, even if you want to visit here, just so you have the heads up, because I've visited here like 3 or 4 times before I actually moved down here, and I did not know what I was getting myself into. So let's just get right into it. The first one and the most obvious one, everyone knows this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Traffic is terrible. Especially if you have to commute to work every day. Be prepared to get up to leave a whole hour early because you're gonna be close to being late almost every day. It's that bad. And this goes into this one, but people cannot drive here to save their lives. People are swerving in and out of lanes, weaving in and out of lanes, almost hitting you all the time. And it's so dangerous. Like people they drive so reckless here, and there's always accidents. And that's why there's always traffic, because people always get on accidents on the side of the road. And so it makes traffic last for like 20 minutes. You'll be sitting in traffic for 20 minutes. And this is not just during the daytime. I'll be sitting in traffic at 9 p.m. 10 p.m., I'm sitting in traffic for like 10 minutes. Like, why is there traffic and it's 10 p.m. at nighttime? So that's probably obvious, but I just had to tell you guys that one. I just had to get it off my chest because it's so irritating. Like, everywhere you go, almost throughout any time of the day, maybe like, yeah, almost every time throughout the day, traffic, awful. So especially, I live like on the outskirts of Atlanta, so I live like 25 minutes away from downtown. Whew, brace yourself because it is going to be so much of a hassle trying to get into the city. But yeah, that's number one, the traffic and that people can't drive. The next one, you have to pay for something everywhere you go. And I know, like, every girl's like, no, I don't have to pay for anything. I get in for free. Okay, it's not even that. Like, yeah, sometimes you can get in for free at the club if you like to go to the club, whatever. But it's not that. If you want to go to a restaurant, a normal, okay, maybe if it's like a 3, 4, 5-star restaurant, be prepared to have to pay for valet, which is $10, $20 just to pay. And parking, you always have to pay for parking. No matter if you're downtown, if you're like in Buckhead, anywhere, you have like, there's no free parking anywhere. And it's impossible to leave the house without spending at least $50 just off of the little things they try to get you for, like valet, like parking, like all those tiny little things, they're going to get you for it. And this goes into that. Beware of booths because they're everywhere. Like, literally, me and my friend, we went to this one club like a couple weeks ago, and we came out and there was a boot on her car. And guess how much it was? $75 to get it off. And I guess that's reasonable if you park in like a space that's like in the way of everybody else. But it was a vacant parking lot. Like, there were no cars in it. So it's like, why do you need to boo people to move if like they're not using this space for anything else? Like, they're just trying to get you any way they can. They're selfish. They try to get you for an extra dollar. It's irritating. It's really just terrible. And then if you want to get a drink in the club, why I got a drink at this one club one time, and it was in a plastic cup, nothing special, not even glass. They charged me $20. The drink was like up to here. It was like this much of a drink in a plastic cup, and they charged me $20. They just try to scam you out here. They just try to get you for every dollar they can get out of you. So beware. Don't come down here, bro. Do not do it. I'm begging you, do not do it. But yeah, the next one is the mentality that people have here is interesting. I'll say that. So if you're from like, maybe, I don't know, like where, like I'm from Indiana, and like, it was a lot for me to adjust the way people think down here. Cause it's very much like they're about their money. If you're not talking about anything, they don't want to talk to you. They're very like, I don't want to say stuck up because not everyone's stuck up here. It's not even like that. But it's like, people really treat you bad down here if you don't have anything to offer them. Like, they'll just look at you, they'll look down on you if you can't, like, if you don't serve any value to them. And it's like, dang, like, I'm a person. Like, I don't know. They're very, like, funny acting if they don't think you have anything to offer them. And that just sucks. Like, people's mentality down here is so money oriented. Like, everyone down here is just trying to get the next dollar, trying to hustle, trying to do this. And it's like, chill out. Like, just vibe, twin. Just vibe. Like, literally, it's just not that serious. It's never that deep. But that's everyone's mentality down here. And it's kind of just draining. Meeting people who, like, only want something out of you and want to see what they can get out of you or, like, what you can do for them. I've noticed that a lot. I just beware of that kind of thing. People here just, it's hard.
I can agree with that one. That's the one stable that can do that's probably true. That's probably why I don't talk to too much.
Hard. I found it. I'm just speaking from my experience only. I found that it's extremely rare to meet someone down here that's genuine, like genuine intentions, just wants to get to know you just because they like you, just don't want to like take advantage of you. It's very rare because most of the people I found down here, especially like guys, I will say guys specifically guys down here, they'll like try to befriend you. They'll do this for you. They'll do that for you, but they want something from you. Unless they're one of the diamond in the rough, they want something from you. Just be so careful because it feels like everyone here has ulterior motives. That's what it feels like. Like someone here, like they just want something. They want something, and if you can give it to them, they'll like treat you nice until they can just get it, and then discard you on the side of the street. So be very, very cautious about that because that's what I found. And the next thing is people here are very materialistic. And you're probably like, you didn't know that already. And yes, I did. But the extent to which people are materialistic is insane. Like so many people that I have met here, they look good. They look presentable. They have Gucci, Louis, whatever you want to like call it. But like, they don't have a bed to lay their head at night. Or they don't have a car, and they Uber everywhere. So it's very much keeping up with the Joneses. They just want to carry that like appearance like they have something. It's all cap, guys. It's cap. Like I've seen this firsthand a million times. It's like people just want to look like they have something just so they can impress other people. But in reality, they don't have anything. And it's unfortunate, but yeah. But the next one, this is the good news though. What I found is that it really just matters on the people or the places that you go and the people that you try to surround yourself with. Because when I first moved here, that was what I was kind of into, the nightlife, going out, partying, clubs, all that. But like, the more I realized that that's not for me because it's so like, that's when I found a whole different crowd of people, which is it's not like that at all. Like, okay, basically what I'm trying to say is, so after I left like the party scene and I stopped doing that kind of stuff, I started like going to very like nice professional events, and I realized like, wow, this is a whole different side to Atlanta that I've never seen before. Like I've been to the clubs and I've seen this and this, but this side is where it's at, like the professional side, the networking side, like the career side, like that is where I personally prefer because it's not as like phony. And maybe it is. Like I haven't gotten too much into that side yet, but it's like people actually have what they say they have. They can actually like back up their career, whatever they say, they can actually prove that that's what they do. It just is much more legit and professional than the other side. So it just depends on what you want here. Like honestly, like if you're good, what I would say is it's 100% worth it coming down here to network and to meet people and just to be in different spaces, because this is definitely the place for that. Like networking and going to those professional events like I just told you guys about, that 100% is worth it moving down here because it's legit and people actually want to help other Black people succeed. But on the other hand, if you're just down here for a good time and doing all that, it's like that gets old fast. It gets really old and it's not sustainable. It's not, because it just, you'll see. I don't know how to describe it, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to like put this into words, but it's like it never ends well. Like I've seen it so many times and people get lost. People get lost because they come down here and thinking it's going to go one way and it goes like a completely different direction. So you have a heads up.
All right. Every day goes on, but a lot of people are saying that they don't want to live in Atlanta. But guess what? Atlanta's just like everywhere else. You have the good and your bad. And not having a car is not really a bad thing, depends on what you're doing. But yes, you do need a car because the transit system does go everywhere, and the transit system also gets stuck in traffic. But anyway, that is what I think about moving to Atlanta. But if you want to move, come ahead, go ahead. I don't think we're full. There's a lot of spaces that you can go. All right, it's movie time. We're going to review some trailers right now. First one up, Beverly Hills Cop.
Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day here in Beverly Hills.
What the hell was that?
Let me guess. Foley.
Did you say Foley? Boy, we sold a helicopter. I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly a helicopter. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea. I told you it was a bad idea. He shot a runner off.
You know, this is very embarrassing. You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher Price looking squad car. Y'all are the Lego cops. Jane, hey, this is your father. Before you hang up, I'm in town. I've been arrested.
Hello?
You sure y'all paying y'all's bills? Because this phone don't work.
This isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I saw that. 84, 87, and then 94.
But this place changed a bit.
What brings you back to 90210? I got a call from Bill Haynes.
He's in trouble now.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be a cop again. You got to do something.
If you damage any city property.
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem? A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
I'm on an undercover mission with California. You're pissing off a lot of people.
That means we gave it close.
Y'all safe? Everybody safe?
There's no seatbelt in the middle.
The hell with the seatbelt? We on the edge.
We're gonna need to back up.
Wow, what are you doing?
Getting us some backup. God, I missed you, Axel.
All right, next week on Netflix. Is it going to be good? I think so. I didn't do the... What's it called? Coming to America 2. Never seen that one. Didn't get into it. All right, the next one is another Netflix joint. Holly Berry and Mark Wahlberg. You.
Hi, I'm Mikey.
Roxanne, how often is it that you run into high school sweetheart after 25 long years?
2 shots, please.
You can handle your liquor now?
I can always handle my liquor.
I don't know. I got a vomit-stained tuxedo that says different, but...
Wait, you still got your tuxedo from high school?
Yeah.
Really?
And it still fits.
To have an ulterior motive for bringing you here.
Oh, trying to whisk me away with you, huh?
Something like that. Welcome to London, Mikey.
Rox, what the hell? Where did Jersey go?
Hell of a wake-up call, huh, Mike? I'm Roxanne's boss. You drive.
Somebody needs to tell me what the hell is going on.
Bullshit.
First time in London, Mike?
His first time out of the tri-state area.
2 nights ago, a list containing the identities of every U.S. spy was stolen. And to get it back, we need someone who is not on that list.
We need a nobody. A nobody I can trust.
So what, you guys like the FBI or something?
We work for the union.
We're looking for street smarts over book smarts.
Ow. Reflex bad.
We get shit done.
What he said. Go! Reflex. Still bad. Stop!
Huh?
Okay, here we go.
All right. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
How dangerous is it gonna be?
Piece of cake. I mean, unless it isn't.
Does this remind you of something?
It's Christian's closet.
That's the one.
Mike, get back in the car, boy! I'm glad it's you and me. And I'm really glad I walked back into that bar.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Roxanne Hall?
Ma, how do you know that?
I always liked her for you. What is she up to?
Should have seen her in high school.
Yes, August 16th. Another Netflix joint. I think it's good. And then the last movie trailer we're going to see is, I guess, Christmas one? Check it out.
$497, $498, $499, $500.
Let's go, Abby. Yeah, got it. Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Red one is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Who's with Red? Bree!
Someone took Nick.
We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell? You can't trust this guy. He's on the list. You don't mean that list. NL4. Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister? A level 4 naughty lister? Oh, is that funny?
You're going to help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go.
Grab a car. For what? You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on.
There is much in here that is not of the natural world. Who's that? Krampus. What are they doing? They're playing Krampus slop. I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus. We got snowman! That was so disturbing. Interesting. My turn! Oh my God. Is my face still there? Yeah, hey, you look good.
All right. And November 15th, another one that looks good. So it's Family's Cars by Netflix, the Union of Netflix, and the Bad Milk. All right. We're going to start with some urban or black humor. Have you ever seen the Lesbian Home on YouTube? hilarious show. So we're gonna watch a little bit of it because I laugh every time Ed said, let's check it out.
I don't know what you thought. Pulling up on me to snitch on another broad for doing the things you was doing with the same both y'all did.
If Bree want to choose up on me, that's on her. But I ain't got to fight for Bruce. He want me anyway.
There's another woman that won't.
Oh, yeah, and she gay.
How does that work?
I don't know. You got to ask old stud finder here.
I want you to think about possibly choosing one of these ladies to deal with. Dr. Greer, man, they both ghosted me, man, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. They in the win. You know that was unnecessary, right?
Shut up.
Who is that? Tay's homegirl E from high school, Brittany Brown? That's her? I didn't know she was caked up like that. I guess I found out that day.
She might get in and be more than that later. You alone?
Yeah, it's just me here.
Good, because I think I left it in your bedroom.
There's
Good question. Can a straight man have feelings for two lesbians?
Take a trip down memory lane one time. One time. When I had your nest in the air. Been screaming my name. Cough me.
What happened?
You just call me?
I called you your name.
No, you called me E.
Oh, what? That doesn't sound like anything I would say.
So I'm stupid now? You didn't just call me E.
E? No, what? No, I didn't call you E. Hell no, I didn't call you E. I called you your name.
So I'm just a dumb now. I must be insane. I heard what you said. I can't believe you got the audacity to call me that name.
Whoa, hold on. Let's think about this.
Ain't to think about. You called me E while we was.
Hold on, wait. Listen to me. I'm not gonna sit here and let you tell me I called you E's name, because I didn't.
What you say then?
Huh?
You heard me. What you say then?
What's your name?
How you gonna call me Reese? I'm you, not her.
My name is Reese, not E.
Hold on, wait. Reese. I didn't call you Reese. I called you Reese. I didn't call you E. I said, Reese, you got 3 E's in your name. Like Reese. That's what I said.
You think I'm one of these other goofy ass broads you with, don't you?
Nah, see, I don't think you like any of them. That's not what I meant. I meant something different than that. I think you different. Way different. Different as...
You spend all this time blowing up my phone trying to get my attention. Just get me here and do this. You got me up.
Hold on, wait. You pulled up on me. I didn't know you was going to be here, but I'm glad you came. Literally.
Shut the up.
Do you remember saying you was up about me?
Yeah, I remember saying that.
You said you wanted to pursue me.
That's true. I do want to pursue you.
If that's the case, why you that? And you better not say no about hella yams or no goofy like that.
I mean, she do got hella yams, but you do too.
You can't even get my
name right.
I can get your name right. Don't do that. It's E. See? For Spanish. Bilingual.
That's some hoe.
You could have kept it a buck and just said you wanted her.
E, I wouldn't even make that mistake. You're E. You're not Reese. You ain't Reese. I wouldn't call you Reese. That's stupid.
This is typical behavior.
No. I want you.
Then why the you saying her name instead of mine?
That's a good question. If I called you her name.
You ain't doing me no favors. If you wanted E, you should have just said so.
You heard something that you didn't hear. All right. So, you gonna trust me or your lying ears?
That's why I f with girls.
That's why I f with girls.
Man, you
You know what? Just listen. Let's just talk about this. Come here.
Move. And when you see me in these streets, it's still you.
Hey, hold on. I wonder if this is a segment. I'm sorry.
Reese is what I said, though.
Yes, that is the Lesbian Home. It is funny as all get out because this guy is in love with two lesbians and they look like the tomboy dressed up sexy lesbian. So if you're not, check it out. And it's funny as all get out. All right, some more. Some more urban comedy. Ladies, have you ever been in a just get out of a toxic relationship and are you the healthy relationship? Check this out.
Your phone's ringing.
Can you tell your phone?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You want me to?
Yeah, check it. The passcode is your birthday.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Who's texting us?
It's your friend Will. He wants to know if you want to go to the finals game.
Tell him I'm good and I'm gonna just sit here and watch the game with you.
He said he has courtside tickets.
That's cool, but I'd rather watch the game with you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Baby, while you on my phone, can you order us some food?
I just ordered Chick-fil-A.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go pick it up.
You forgot your...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What he got going on? I don't like this game. I'm gonna check his messages. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Shouldn't. Skinny. It's a wicked game. I think I like it.
All right, kids. For the ladies who are ever in a poor relationship and they came out of it. All right. We're coming to our main events. The Acolyte and Dark Matter. Dark Matter? Yeah, that's what it is. So, we are on episode 5. And for you Star Wars zealots, I keep telling y'all, let them cook. Let them give them time to cook.
Yep.
So, again, this was episode 5, and that's the
You attack.
This is the
You will
fight
fail. Steel
episode
or
5.
laser are no
He
threat
killed
to
them
them.
all.
You serious?
Oh, he killed
Just
them
when I thought I was
all.
out, they pulled me back in.
He straight
You
killed them
know, after
all.
the absolute dumpster fire
Yeah,
that was episode
everybody
3,
thought
I genuinely...
episode 4 was bad. And 5 was bad. 4 was Lord of the Rings, walking. Like, man, that's the showrunner, I guess, or director. That's the person that put Star Wars Nation into an uproar. All those zealots don't like women. This is the coming up with he comes on soft. Most or all who died. And it was foreshadowed that he was the apprentice, not the Sith. The rule of 2 is, in one master, one apprentice, he is the apprentice. He might be Plagueis, or Plagueis is his apprentice. That was cool. And then killed X23. How could they kill X23? And they killed him. Yeah, they're twins. She's doing a good job. I still give this, his helmet and his arm leather destabilizes lightsabers. He was foreshadowing that he was the bad guy. Yes, he did. And then she turned real quick. Like again, I said they were trying to land the ship too fast. Right? They were the midway point of the episode's considered 8. There's 3 left. So at the end of the episode, they switch places. So Osha is with the apprentice, and May is with the Jedi. He slaughtered them so bad. This was a good fight. That was a good fight. Last choreography. Wasn't prequels, Duel of the Faith, but it was good. It wasn't on that level, but it was good. I wonder how long they trained for that one. But that was a top, probably top 10 one. This is about top 5, and she was using her emotions. She was set to die. And boom, there's a big reveal that he was the apprentice. Or he could be Plagueis. Oh. She stunned him. What if you let her die? When he goes back, you die, son. You go back, you die. You go back, you die. Ten against 1 and the Irish. This is him. Goal. To destroy the man's heart after he dies. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Nice editing tower. I wonder what sequence he's holding. Yeah. She was waiting. And that's when he lost it. He lost it. Almost succumbed to the dark side. Dude. Oh, stop the lightsabers and the kyber crystals. Him killed him. Yes, one more time. Yes, that's a great. Ooh. Came in with. I thought he would have lasted longer. She was ambitious. Yep, and she. Ooh. Yep. Saw his face. Yeah, that was kind of crazy that Sabine got stabbed with. She said, oop, there you go. He did, who died. He done body. He said he just wants to practice freely his vigil. He wants to be able to practice his vigil. And why was he going back to the other time? Now, yeah. If he struck him down, he would have fell to the dark side. But that's what repeats Colville. They carry him away, but he still survives. And me and Osha had their dialogue. They could have cut it short. The dialogue was a little too long. And I don't think, again, I think The Apprentice, he was there, he was on that same planet that he saw. Either he participated and he saw what happened. I think he is the one that killed all the witches, because the witches were dark side users. Oh, what injury did she just sustain? Yeah, she cut her hair to replace her. But again, she never got hit with a laser. There was a hole in her side, and it shows. And she cut her hair again and replaces OSHA. Yeah, she has the force thing on her head, but it's covered with her hair. So, but he feels guilty, so he won't notice. But that's what it is. This was a great episode. X-23 died valiantly. What was I saying? I'm sorry. And she died with rage. She was too young to control her rage, and that's how she died. Let's see it. He covers up. And I think he knows that is May. Then that's OSHA, not May. All right. And we're going to come into our final event, or a final review of the night, which is Dark Matter. This is the season 1 finale of Dark Matter. And we're gonna go to the let's go to the yeah. Oh. I guess it does work. Well, I'll describe it to you. The end of Dark Matter was they got into the box after all the Jasons came and almost killed them, I think. Almost killed all of them because they were at this friend's house where the little kid, I guess he knows the family. They went to that house. They stayed for a couple of days. All the other Jasons found them because the one Jason got Jason 2 to figure out that they stole their friend's car, GPS. It was a good one, but when they got to the box, it had like 75 Jasons in the way, and they made the little sacrifice all and let it go. So in season 2, I hope that they are able to show, well, in the credits, Angela and the guy that he left in the box. They found each other. So he probably will find his way home because he left the 2 avenues in the purse. So, all right. This has been Ninjas of Another Color. I am your host, DOTTLEY. Rate, review, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, you're available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. So you can reach us at Ninja of Another Color at gmail.com. We're available on Facebook, TikTok, IG, X. You can support via Cash App and Zelle. Information on our About page. This is the podcast you want to support. We also have a fan group on Facebook. Just search Names of Another Color on Facebook and just join the group so we can talk more. All right. This has been Ninja of Another Color, and we are out.
作戦最終確認をする。この作戦の目的は2つ。剣哲也の奪還、およびインフィニティの破壊だ。まず、偵査中のジプラント地下モードへ侵入。モバイルでミッションスペシャリストとして、リサも登場する。殺出のスポーツボロットの博士たちは、敵の陽動を開始。ありったけの火力で引きつけつつ、逃げまくってくれ。おう、アクセスとゲイズ。せいぜいパーティーがくればいい。俺たちはプラントに到着後、無駄な光線を避けるため、合同エレベーターを使い、インフィニティの足元へ通達。その角度からなら、インフィニティはブレストファイヤーを撃てない。そこからインフィニティの走行に沿って上昇する。同士打ちを避けたい敵が、多少なりとも攻撃を弱める効果も期待できる。
その後、インフィニティ、グレースを強制的にプログラムする。これで、ゴラーゴス停止化。徹夜さんに回収、脱出します。
時間がない中、よく間に合っててくれた。ここにいる誰一人が欠けても、俺はもう一度マシンガーに乗ることはできなかっただろう。俺が、マジンガー最後の出撃になる。シークレットストゥディオ、発信を許可します。マジ